Good morning, everyone. As I begin, let me first just express our thoughts and our prayers, our deepest sympathies to the families of the victims of the tragic and violent massacre down in the Atlanta metro area.
Hi, can you hear me okay? Yesterday in Atlanta, 8 people were killed as a result of 3 shootings at Asian spas that occurred within a few hours. 6 of the 8 victims were Asian American women. It appears the shooter, age 21, a white male, first went to a spa called Young's Asian Massage. The fact that he went to that one with that title gives you a clue as to what he was thinking. This is one of the more violent tragedies in a string of about 3,800 hate incidents and crimes against Asian Americans, 68% of them women. It's clear that the individuals were targeted because they are amongst the most vulnerable in our country, immigrant Asian women. The AAPI community has been living in fear of verbal and physical attacks, and now we're experiencing increasingly deadly tragedies of racism and violence. We call on Georgia officials to ensure that the families of the victims are well supported and our followers to support local efforts that provide community protection and victim support. And we express our deepest condolences to the friends and families of these victims. The AAPI community tells us that they have been living in a steady state of tension this entire pandemic. Yesterday's crimes are beyond terrifying, but it just brings home to so many Asian Americans that they are fearful of their lives and circumstances where they would otherwise feel safe in their homes and at their jobs. And not only that, they are risking infection when going to work at places like a spa or a nail salon, and now they're risking increased targeted violence. The Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, which I chair, calls for solidarity against hate, and these are the actions we are taking. Because of President Biden, we have met with the Department of Justice, and we are right now determining actions against AAPI hate. We have called for a hearing in the Judiciary Committee against and about these crimes, these anti-Asian hate crimes. And that hearing will take place tomorrow morning. We are calling for the passage of the No Hate Act, which would finally bring resources to local law enforcement so that they can improve their hate crime programs. Finally, we're calling for a national day to speak out against AAPI hate, and that is March 26th. We know that if we stand together, we can defeat this hate, and it is only if we support one another that this can end.
Thank you, Chairwoman Chu, for your extraordinary leadership on this critically important issue, and we continue to stand with you and will until we crush this hatred directed at the AAPI community.